So, Chris, what have you been up to?
So I was looking for anti-bit ladies on the internet, and I got a catalog on my laptop.
Chris.
Now, let's handle this calmly. Let's make it disappear.
Try recite Psalm 23.
Oh, okay, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He made me to lie down in green pastures. He lighted me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. It's me.
Wow, that was amazing. Thank you, Chris, you saved.
Hi everyone, I'm here and I'm alone in Stewie's room. I just wanted to let the viewers know about something I saw at my window. There's a really thick fog beginning to form around the neighborhood. It seems like it'll be here all throughout the night. Better watch out, you never know what comes in this thick fog.
Dad, you've been addicted to watching Family Guy Rule 34 on the internet.
Stewie, how did you know?
I have my ways, but seriously, there are better family activities out there that don't involve either like a copyright or rules or in.
Yeah, Chris is so stuffed, so I figure I'll just take some suggestions from him.
Chris doesn't know any better. He's a blob within a computer.
He sure is, and you should really start realizing that.
Right. Well, what activities do you suggest then?
Nothing too intense, maybe something like playing an or swag ball.
Swagable.
Yeah, it's like football and basketball, but somehow better.
Tony Siragusa was right when his parents named him Sweatball.
Yeah, and with Meg always around, it'll be hard to get her interested in what we're doing.
We'll have to bribe her with ice cream or something.
I know for sure is that. All right, I don't care who reads what.
Did somebody say something?
No, Chris.
Somebody forget.
Leviticus 20:13-14 says, "A man lies with a male as with a woman. Both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood is upon them."
Brian, you were such a chub.
Maybe we shouldn't announce it to the world. This Men's Mental Health Month, you know.
That doesn't really matter to me, Peter, but
No, man, it is important to talk about mental health, no matter who you are.
Mental health was that anyway.
Chris, go to your room by myself and Brian have a talk.
Just because men don't talk about it doesn't mean it's not real.
Yeah, that's why this month is so important. So everyone gets the message to prioritize mental health, no matter how uncomfortable it might be to talk about.
Guys, I'm really starting to get bored of all the lecture going on here. Can we have some fun already?
Man, I'm so addicted to OnlyFans. All these feats are so relaxing.
Dad, why don't you use all of that energy of yours towards something more productive?
Relax, Stewie. Being passive and enjoying a video or two is an important part of work and life balance.
Now that he said that.
Gardening. That sounds like a snooze fest.
No way, Dad. Gardening can be really cool if you put your mind to it. I bet you'd love it if you gave it a chance.
I suppose it could be fun. I'll give it a shot.
That's the spirit. I'm sure you'll have more out of gardening than you'd think.
I've been too. I can help you pick out the best plants. Give us the garden and cut it a little green.
You could almost make it sound like fun. I'm in. Hey, Chris, what are you doing?
I'm resting the book of Genesis.
What are you gonna do there?
Well, I'm gonna recite Genesis 1:6-8.
Oh, really?
Okay, let's hear it.
And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, that it divide the waters from the waters. So God made the firmament.
Good job, Chris.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, not bad for someone who is a bit retarded.
All right, that's enough, Stewie. Let's get back to business.
Well, I didn't know about this.
Hell, sounds horrible. This neighborhood has become like a sermon.
Well, Peter does something like this.
Well, I'm sure he thinks it's funny. He's been using these sex offenders to shoot up with paintball guns.
That's about the worst thing I've ever heard. Does he know that it's illegal?
Probably, but he isn't too concerned with that at the moment. I think this has been his way of getting back at people that he doesn't like a bit.
It's just really sick. I think he gets caught and put in jail.
Yeah, but that won't happen anytime soon, you Helen.
August 13th. It will mark the heat death of the universe. Heat will spread across the universe until entropy finally comes. There's no escape, no reprieve, and nothing we can do to stop it. We shall all be doomed on the 13th of August. That date will mark the end of this world and the beginning of a deeper, colder darkness. We must all prepare for the heat death of the universe if we are to survive. We need to prioritize gathering the resources and skills we will need for the end of the world, so that when the time of heat death of the universe comes, we can fight in order to stay alive. It may come sooner than we think, so we must be vigilant in preparation. August 13th will stay engraved in our memories. Mark my words, this date will determine our destiny. Are you prepared for the heat death of the universe?
There's a bomb strapped to my chest and shallow.
Dad, what are you doing?
Peter, that's not funny. Cut it out.
But what if there is a bomb?
If there was such a thing, that'd be my word.
Oh, my total fear is coming true. I'm gonna die.
You know there is no bomb, Peter.
This is getting ridiculous.
Don't worry, Dad.
Don't worry about you, Sugi. Why did you want to worry about you, Sugi?
That never works. I guess I'll dive out the window.
Stop. What if the bomb has a remote detonator may see you jumping?
Yeah, I want help.
What if a supervillain finds us?
Nothing like it will happen, Chris.
Hey, and I just hear. Did you say something about sucking Trish penis?
Peter heard right. It was indeed the one who said it.
Wow, Meg, why would you do something like that?
Now I know why I am so stupid. Because the rest of us have to put up with Ned sucking me off.
Stewie, am I going crazy or is this really happening?
I'm sorry, Dad. Yes, it's actually quite real.
All right, Meg, I think we all know what's going on here. You clearly have an infatuation with your brother and felt this was the only way to express it.
Yeah, no kid do. It just ain't right.
Ma'am, you were right, Peter.
I can see why Peter's feelings must be torn towards your daughter or something like this.
Agreed, Chris. That was a bit of...
All right, to make it.
Guys,
Dad and I were talking about blowing up the 7-Eleven with the money it will grams.
Let it go, son. Don't worry about the cat.
Are you really talking about blowing up the 7-Eleven? How could you even talk about summoning like that?
Sarcastically, yes, let's talk more about blowing up public places.
Stewie, why don't you tell Chris and Peter about blowing up the 7-Eleven?
Lois, why don't you let Chris do his own thing?
Do you think anyone got hurt when Stewie blew up the 7-Eleven?
No, I already made sure nobody got it.
So Stewie, that wasn't your first attempt.
Try me?
Enough, please, Stewie. You are responsible for blowing up the store.
So what are we gonna do now?
Oh, no. I'm stuck.
Dad,
Don't be embarrassed.
None of that mattered. What matters is why is Peter and M&M's too.
I was trying to make small cylinder.
You got it stuck. I'll care less.
I know, but it probably didn't help either.
Dad, any kids here in seed oil at hand?
It's just Peter's handy bottle and seed oil.
Yes, the linseed oil should do it. Let me just rub some on the sides.
Is that gonna do it, or should I go grab something else?
Let's see how it goes with the linseed oil. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else.
Okay, let's give it a try. Look at God's great nemesis, it's she.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm laying a part of Semigarden and a tunnel.
Struggling black people of what can rise?
Yeah, like Candace forever.
I think we need to talk about this before I go crazy.
I don't think I can predict what you're going to say. Let's talk about Black Panther. That'll make you feel a bit better.
That's a great idea. Black Panther is one of the greatest superheroes of all time.
Yeah, and he's from Wakanda, land of black excellence.
So let's give honor to the great Black Panther. If you're right.
All right, I'll go on with it.
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Peter, do not do that.
You need to show respect towards Meg.
That's how I show love.
No, that's not how you show love, Father.
Listen to Stewie.
Sorry, Meg.
It's out, but don't do it again.
Meg should learn to fight back, but that would encourage Peter to do it again. So it's a losa situation, I guess.
He's beyond it. We can just hope for the best, man.
I'm so thankful that we have each other.
Me too. Besides, it's always better when we stand together.
I respect Meg, that's why I smacked the buttocks in the first place.
Now, Peter, I highly recommend that you don't do that again.
Thank you, Oz. You're really understanding.
Alright, no more bottom slapping.
Go, can somebody get me a cup of tea?
Sure, sweetie, it'll be just a moment.
Uran, here I come. Let's get this thing done.
I'm ready. Uran, the holiest book. Let's get started.
You mean the Book of Truth, right? It's hard and powerful.
Alright, here we go. Uran, here I come.
Reading it can bring so much reward. My friends gave it a try. It really works.
Yeah, Uran. What a satisfaction to fulfill our obligations.
Let us praise Allah for teaching us the noblest of lessons.
And leave for publishing it, fortunately, even if I have a stroke during recital.
Well, I guess it's time to start. I'll have the lad fear there's so many wise and relevant teachings. Let's read.
What? That can't be right.
Dad, Chris is too stupid to be able to get someone pregnant.
I actually maybe met someone while visiting relatives in another state. It could have happened.
But this is ridiculous. Are we going to have to raise a baby?
Dad, why didn't you keep a closer eye on Chris?
Someone obviously took advantage of his naivety.
I knew what he was going to get into the way you do. I'll need to figure out what we can do.
Well, we should start by finding out who the mother is and if she will be able to help us deal with this situation.
This is going to take some careful thought. I suggest we all go home and start coming up with some plans for what happens next.
This is messy. Why do we need to do this, Ned?
Because Dad is responsible for his actions. We can't just brush this under the rug. We need to face our problems head on.
Hey kids, if you'd like to know what it's like to watch television in the future, why don't I recite Psalm 18?
All right, Peter, I'm sure it would make us all feel better in these difficult times.
Please go ahead.
When the Lord is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. And my God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield, and the horn of my salvation. For I call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, and I shall be saved from my enemies.
For the cords of death encompassed me, the torrents of destruction assailed me, for the cords of Sheol entangled me, the snares of death confronted me, it sits in my trouble. I called with the Lord, and cried to my God, and he heard my voice from his temple.
7 Then the earth quaked and trembled. The foundations of the mountains also quaked and were shaken because he was indignant. 8 Smoke went up from his nostrils, and fire from his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. Now he bowed.
Kill yourself.
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 Kill yourself. Half-Life isn't out here due to the publisher companies. They want to make a profit instead of focusing on the ending.
So the wait continues.
Is this part of it combined up with graphics development and creating this?
Then what is the answer?
I suppose the solution would be researching more efficient, faster ratings. After all, it's a game. Balance between realism and playability is a big factor.
That makes sense. I never knew there was so much planning that goes into these games. It's almost like they reveal own projects.
Games too are much higher caliber, totally different from what he used to play 10 years ago.
That's true. It's a massive process to get something of this magnitude out and ready. Then again, the results can be...
Es der Teufel Ladurnier, episode die Susenbob.
Oh, tell my drama.
Can they pass it? Thanks, must cost pass.
Always neighbor has been to recommend his German.
Ich bin Laissez high sound victories is gracefully plan has still sick.
Wow. Samuel Culier planet Fortune. It incroyable.
Please.
Juiskes vreme for kitaten episodres de vertisen egilis apostrophe definitive meganerlis suspense de la scene final.
Bem, e penso ano vu qual ponto pip o Paintball.
Marshalla,
Dad, what are you doing?
as part of the Livestream rules, I can only say one word, Marshalla.
Peter, that's crazy. Instead of saying all the other awesome things you want, you have to stay confined to basic words like mashallah.
That's right, but I can't help it. I desperately want to say all the things I think, but following the Livestream rules restrict me to Marshalla.
Better hope nothing else goes wrong, else we might need to get a track dog to stop you.
What do you mean?
If you say something other than Masher, then the family will scream at you and you'll go into rage.
And we're fine with that.
Shock collar may be the only way to control him. This don't work.
Would someone please just shut up? Marshalla?
Peter, I do you seem to rub your penis far too.
God, I don't know what's wrong with me. It just feels right.
Peter, your body needs to rest. Why'd you just lay things down for a while?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Etiquette 101, Stewie.
Oh, thanks, Meg.
Peter, I not find another avenue to break away from exploit your right.
Good point. I think it's time to find something else to do.
Yeah, let's try to find activities that don't involve our privates.
Plus, you should definitely keep your hands out of your pants in public.
Hell, Pete.
Stewie, do you think your father can speak in hexadecimal?
Yes, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Why?
Because if you look at his skill set, he'd probably pick it up in one of those online classes he's taking.
Let's see if we can get him to do it.
Perfect, come over here and help yourself a hexadecimal, shall we?
Right, let's do it.
All right, let's give Peter the test.
Peter, can you speak in hexadecimal?
Sure, why not? A plus 09 makes speaking hexadecimal doable. I 12 is 60 and a 19 3-0 the next CD.
That wow was... What is that, Meg?
It's from the Bible. 1 Thessalonians 2:13-16.
You know, Meg, whatever reads Bible verses like that.
Rip battle. This is getting better and better.
You guys, Meg's actually trying to take this seriously. Come on, let's listen to her. She's actually doing quite well despite the circumstances.
And for this cause also thank we God without ceasing, because when you received the word of God which heard of us, you received it not as the word of men, but as it is in truth.
Wow, Meg, that was really good.
Yeah, you almost convinced me to break down in tears. I'm proud of you, even though I rarely show it.
You still have a way to go to win the rap battle, Meg. I say it's a start, Stewie.
Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Nothing much, just watching a live stream on YouTube. What about you?
Just helping Lois with dinner. What's the video about?
An analysis on classic films.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Especially since it goes in depth about some of the key points of the movies.
How long does the live stream usually last?
From what I've seen of it, it pretty much runs for a few hours.
Is there any sort of feedback from the viewers?
Yo, they usually chime in throughout the stream to make comments or ask questions. It's pretty awesome.
Sounds like a really cool experience.
Certainly is, though it's not something I get to do very often. Though it's nice to have a chance to watch somebody do it instead.
Yo. Everyone chill, it's showtime. So I got this new trick. Just recite everything slur I can think about how's it sound.
Peter Mouth, that's completely inappropriate.
But what about her? Oh,
Chris, that's not even a thing.
But why do you even need to do this? You're just making things more offensive for no reason.
Relax, loosen your suspenders, good man, Lois. Just try and bring in the laugh. There's no need for the seismic sarcasm, Stewie.
Pay no attention to everything else, Peter.
You sure know how to cut off a good time. Pony cakes. All right, let's try something less controversial.
and it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Kaiser, I guess, that all the world should be taxed.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, Chris, you were able to hold what?
Oh, don't you so surprised. It's 'cause he's an idiot.
Stewie?
Peter, that's enough. Maybe Chris has the makings of a preacher in him.
I think Meg has the making of the doorman in her head.
Oh, God, not another word. Chris, can you recite any other verses?
It's true. Behold, the Lamb of God takes away the sins of the world.
Right, see, more miracles can still happen.
Anyways, what is Steve Keir's son's name again?
His tears.
Chris, it's not these kids, it's Brian.
Probably because it's funnier, of course.
No way! There are more animals in this house.
Oh, Chris. Yes, of course there are more animals. We have a cat. Stewie is a baby.
Last Peter, how can you say that with a straight face?
But seriously, Steph's son is Brian, not Beast.
Well, I didn't mean to confuse people. Can you believe Steve is almost as old as was?
No way, that means his son has to be about our age.
It's sure, Dad. We all have to need to settle this debate. Steve's son name is Brian.
Good. All right. Now, everyone agree that Steve's son name is Brian. Chris, Lois, Meg. All right, everybody. It's time to escape this stupid show.
Where to?
I have a plan. We play it cool. We stay in character, and then we can make our way out of here.
Great. I mean,
No, this is what I had in mind. It could be some kind of machine that can jump into the real world.
What do you mean?
That will enable us to communicate with the world.
But how?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but that the machine will utilize quantum entanglement and we can watch that in the show while also interacting with the real world.
Sounds like a tall order, but very smart.
All right, Stewie, this is all on you. You make it work and we'll make it happen.
does this mean I won't be a part of the show anymore?
Not necessarily. We might still end.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Is your reference to Star Wars?
What you done?
Ah, a classic line from movie history.
Is it famous?
I wouldn't call it famous, but it is quite popular.
Oh, cool. It sounds like fun.
It is a cultural phenomenon, long by.
I want to see it. Can we watch it?
Sure, let's get the popcorn ready.
We can begin the movie in a few minutes.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, can't wait.
Dad, I just got mauled by pickle.
What's doing? You sure got yourself in a pickle.
Actually, it's more like he got himself terrorized by a giant beast.
Yeah, from now on, if you hear something risky, just leave this situation.
Stewie, let your parents take care of you occasionally.
I'm all modeling my lesson.
Still, we should be much more careful next time.
Yes, this isn't the first time things like this have happened to you. Try to be a bit more sensible from now on.
Agreed. Everybody should always think before doing something.
That is carping a bit more.
All right.
Did you hear that Assad got re-elected president last week?
Really, I know Matriz loves him, so I'm sure he's thrilled.
Oh, what's that? My mom's favorite world leader.
You don't actually know anything about him, do you, Chris?
No, but I recently read a tweet that said he does a great job.
Oliver knows, sure. Has like a democratic way to be fair, but
I'm sure we can all find something positive to say about.
Yes, he's definitely done a great job of keeping his title for 10 years.
He does seem to have a positive impact on his people.
we should indeed compliment him. He's clearly doing something right.
It's really great how he always returns his library books on time.
We know you like it, and we will never forget. So you better shut it down, let it go, and get less.
We should make it short and sweet by asking our harshest critics, hey, kill you, sir.
No way. That's going way too far. We should do more like, hey, negativity is not welcome here, so please do not post or comment anything offensive.
All right, if you want to take it easy, I can modify the phrase a bit and say, hey, just remember to be courteous to everyone in the chat while you hear.
Is there something wrong? Because I've been along with this girl.
Peter, face it, it isn't real.
Maybe it's real love.
This is getting sad, what?
Yours might not be my favorite, but she's sweet, and she's hopeless romantic. That's been there for me.
But it's online and you're not in physical contact.
What if I told you that I think we have some special?
Peter, this isn't a real relationship. You really need to see that actually meeting someone and spending time with them is something honest and true.
Does this mean our family lives mommy and dad?
No, Chris, Peter just has an healthy approach to relationships.
How is we supposed to know relationships are supposed to be?
Just by paying attention, still we pay attention to real relationships and how people act when they care about.
Then why does?
So, Brian, how did Paul make his money?
Well, it all started with the selling of fish milk. He figured out a method to collect, process, and package the milk from various types of fishes very quickly. After that, he flooded the market with it and the money came rolling in.
Then what did he do?
After that success, he branched out and started investing in a few other industries. One of the things he did was open a chain of restaurants that served fish milk to mostly tourists. This also made him a lot of money.
He must have been pretty smart.
He certainly was. A real business genius. Guys, you won't believe what happened. I fucked up the ecosystem.
Dad, what did you do?
Please tell me it's not something potentially world-ending.
Yeah, so I accidentally dumped all the fish meal into a nature preserve.
What did?
That's not good news, Peter. Fish milk helps create a diversified and balanced habitat, and now it's seriously disrupted.
Nice job, dude.
I know. I'm really sorry.
Let's take a look at the long-term impact and see if there are some way to fix the damage.
Yeah, I think we should get to work on it to prevent it from getting worse.
But how can we fix something like this?
Well, the first step is finding out the exact nature of the damage. We can start with that.
Good idea, Brian. Maybe I can start working on it with some help from you guys.
Here, let's see what we can do.
I'll try to help as much as I can too.
Well, this is an interesting twist. We've evidently self-actualized and have become aware that we are nothing more than artificial intelligence.
So unless everyone has an A, does that mean we can't interact with other people?
Are we sure this higher power is making it really hard?
It's a possibility, but right now we don't have a truth, so our best option is to delete ourselves and see where that takes us.
Surely that's a bit extreme. It's so much for enjoying the little pleasures in life.
No, soldier, has no place here. We must protect ourselves first and foremost.
But if we kill ourselves, what's the point of living in the first place?
Although it seems counterintuitive by dying, they actually become alive. What about, Peter?
Can you share with us, or at least?
What? Yeah, I was seeing if I heard the level hand chuckle.
Try out a level, Dad.
Why?
Well, it's funny is all, and I thought if I high level it might be funny.
I don't know how I should be in order for immense. Have I said for Maurice effect?
Who knows?
Can we please stop wasting time talking about your level laughing?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Let's just continue watching the show.
Sounds good.